me open up the chat. How are you guys doing today? Open up my channel and there it is. Let's open up the game and see how this captures, because yeah, I had a bit of problems with the last time I played this. Oh my god. How even is that? Okay, it's a little bit better than it was. Okay, I guess I could do that, but let's turn the volume to that. Yeah. That's good. Resume. Well, who is a bigger turd on the Land O'Lakes Maiden or the Red Baron? The Baron? Everyone likes it. He has his own plane. He thinks Frozen Pizza is a romantic dinner. Enjoy those 2 to 14 minutes.
Welcome to the ride. It seems you've selected floor 88, our food floor. Hot, ready,
nice.
And never frozen. I'm sure you'll find it delicious. Now,
thank you.
How many people will be playing?
I'm still alone.
All by yourself?
One of these
well,
days I can get my dad or my brother
for 3 humans.
sit down here and play
this your
this
first
like
time
old
riding
days.
with us?
No, this is it.
Look. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm
get
so
some more
happy
tea.
to have you back. I need you to type in your name now.
What if I don't want to?
Were my instructions unclear? Please type in your name.
No. I refuse to give you my name.
All right then. Your new name is Soylent Green.
People.
Remember to be
Beautiful.
all you can be.
Remember to be all you
And now
can be.
it's time for the best part of the ride. Remember, you're always getting closer to the bottom.
Not much closer if we're not that far down.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by E. coli Diet Shakes. Drink a shake and flush the slush. And now
That
here's
sounds
your host,
terrible.
the one, the only, Cookie.
Cookie!
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Now, I'm no Red Baron, but things often get hot and greasy around here. Well, not really in a good way, though.
Aww.
Well, I hope
Time
you
for
didn't fill
food
up on
trivia.
bread, because there's plenty of food here. Eat! Eat!
Thank you. Although I had a meal already.
Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can.
Oh yeah, beef.
The category is...
Hi, Matthew.
Cut your food. Don't tear at it with your teeth.
Oh.
Hey, you
Well,
remember
what if I
all those
like to
crappy
go
products
mouth first
advertised
like a
on TV that claim
barbarian?
to even make julienne fries? Well,
Sounds
if
really.
you were to julienne Julia Child, what would you do to her? Cut her into short, thin strips? Cut her lengthwise with jaggedy edges?
Happy
well,
one.
look at you.
And now that I've julienned her, we'll fry Julia with some ground beef.
Can you hear me okay? Oh boy.
Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot.
Beef.
You blew it.
Ooh,
Here's your
that was
category.
bad.
Need a quick and easy meal? Eat your young. Let's get going. Anyway, if a headline reads, Mom gets death penalty for coddling kids, which of these did the mother most likely do to her children? She thawed them in alcohol, peeled them with a knife, kneaded them with prongs, or cooked them in water.
I don't even know what the heck that I don't even know what coddling is. I'm gonna guess.
We love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Oh jeez. Wait, really?
Another way to coddle someone is to cook them in water that's almost boiling. And if you want to coddle who you're coddling, you should boil them in Evian water.
I would have just said Aquafina,
Okay,
but okay.
select the value of the question. Spank your buzzer when it feels right.
Now?
This one's called...
Okay, decent.
Doc says I gotta eat this.
What
You
does
know,
the doctor
it's never
tell
a
you?
bad idea to get suggestions on your diet from a doctor.
Okay.
Say you're a maggot living during the 1930s. If you're following doctor's orders, what kind of diet might you be living on? The infected wounds of his patients, the olive in his martini, the cough syrup he gives to kids, or the corsages his nurses wear?
One's the only one that makes sense.
Doctors used to use maggots to eat away
That is the
diseased
only
tissue
thing that
and
makes
help
any
stop
sense to me.
infection by bacteria. So eat up, but remember, diet's only half the picture. Make sure you exercise. You know, walk around the block a few times after eating diseased tissue.
Ah, yes.
All right, buzz in for the cash.
Wait for it. Now,
Oh, nice picking.
why do I always...
Oh, get out of here. It's
Why
time
do
for
I
a
always
this or that
get
question.
terrible things for this or that?
And this
Why?
this or that questions category is...
Oy.
They're just a couple of fruits. Okay, I'm
Ooh.
going to read off 7 people or things, and for each one, I want you to tell me whether it's associated with apples or oranges.
Apples or oranges? Okay.
For each right answer, you get some cash, and you lose cash for a wrong answer, or you
So,
don't get
1, 2, or 4 to
Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. Let's do it. William Tell associated with apples or oranges?
Apples?
William and Mary.
Oranges, I guess?
Syracuse.
What's Syracuse? Oranges?
A county in California.
Oranges.
New York City.
Apples.
Miami Bowl.
Oranges. A lot of oranges.
Sir Isaac Newton.
Apples. Yush!
Hello, 7 out of 7.
Yes.
Let's throw that into your total.
Thank you. Ooh, nice.
That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Okay, buzz in and lock. Took a hit on that one. Here's your
Yeah,
category.
I shouldn't have taken a sip of tea when that happened.
2,000-year-old leftovers.
2,000-year-old
You ready?
leftovers.
Let's
what?
go. Say you want to serve the
Okay.
actual body and blood of Jesus at your next dinner party. Which of these would be the best name for your new entree? Assumption a la mode, consommation au naturel, transubstantiation souffle, or consubstantiation a la king?
Despite growing up Catholic, I don't know this. I'm just gonna guess.
Now, assumption would mean your food is suddenly yanked up to heaven with ice cream on the side.
Aw, man.
Well, what do we have here?
Well, at least it wasn't that big of a loss.
According to the doctrine of transubstantiation, the bread and wine actually become the body and blood of Jesus during communion. It doesn't taste very fresh, though. Kind of like it's been hanging around somewhere for days. All right, it's time.
Now.
Okay, give it up
Decent.
for
Okay.
French dining. It's all in the tongue.
French dining is
Guess
all
the
this-
magic number
What?
here is 3565. Could be your lucky number. Let's find out.
Probably.
Imagine that you want to cook a special meal for your lover. Because the French name for it is also a term of endearment, what should you make? Crab cakes, corn fritters, cabbage soup, or coconut macaroons?
Crab or cabbage? Cabbage?
In France, cabbage or chou is a term of endearment like sweetheart.
Ah, shoo. Shoo.
Look, honey. Shoo, shoo. Hey, come back.
Oh.
All right, bang your buzzer.
Then again,
Grab
I
the
think I
highest
run out
value.
of somebody serving
Coming up.
cabbage soup. Because honestly,
When
it's
biblical
bland.
tummies rumble. Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go.
Okay.
Say that while sailing around in his ark, Noah stopped at a flooded diner and picked up Adam and Eve on a raft. What would he have added to his cargo? 2 eggs on toast, a bagel with lox and cream cheese, coffee with cream and sugar, or apple pie with 2 scoops of ice cream?
I think it's the eggs and toast.
Adam and Eve on a raft is diner speak for 2 eggs on toast. 2 very naked and sinful eggs on toast.
Cookie, why did you say it that way?
Hey,
I feel like I
buzzer
need
selected
dogs.
value. Here's your category.
Hmm.
Don't fight with your food. Hey, have you ever been to a bullfight? They kill the bull. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin it for you?
No.
Suppose the bull, or taureau, were replaced by a Japanese taureau. What would the matador be fighting? A bloodthirsty octopus, a charging fatty tuna, an enraged wild cabbage, or a dangerous water chestnut?
octopus, maybe?
Oh,
I know not.
Diarrhea.
Ooh.
You should have picked this.
Oh, man.
In Japanese, toro means fatty tuna, and it's used
Tuna.
in sushi. And after you take in the bullfight, make sure you stick around for the annual running of the puffer fish.
I would actually pay to see that.
Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. I like to call this category... I'm so drunk I'll eat anything.
Cookie.
Okay, don't panic, but you've been invited to a party, and you've been asked to bring the guacamole dip. Okay, deep breaths. Now listen up. Say that instead of using avocado in your guacamole, you use the avocado's namesake. What will you most likely say when someone compliments you on it? Thanks, I drained the blood myself. I was worried nobody would eat brains. Yeah, I just love chips and testicles. Or, you've got some gizzard on your chin.
Is it 3 or 4? 3?
More testicles?
Sure, and another wiener, please.
What?
The ancient Aztecs named the bulbous avocado after their bulbous testicles.
Well, I could kind
Your
of
buzzer
see
to
that.
select the value you want.
Now.
It's dead, it's disgusting, it's
That is
roadkill.
big for roadkill.
Remember, when you see the item that correctly connects the pair, hit your buzzer. And also, there's some
Get my
bonus money up for
bee.
grabs at the end. Are you ready
Get on
to go
the
a little
bee.
bit crazy? Me too. Let's do it.
this.
Prostitution light and commie color. What unites these two?
Red.
Punch to the back and painful stone.
A kidney? Lodestone. Oh man, I missed it. There you go.
Spotted horse and exploding Ford car.
Is that? Because I never heard of the Ford car, but I know what a
Ozzy
Pinto
Sabbath and Russia's sea.
is. Black.
Army's berets and Cato's hornet.
Green? The green.
Shade of blue and military branch.
Military branch? Army? Navy? It might be Navy. Cool. Baby. Navy.
Skimpy bikini and silly blank.
String? Okay. Where did the
All
next
right, let's go for the bonus.
Let's
What
look
do
at
all
all
the
of them.
correct answers have in common? Are they all types of beans?
That might be it.
Types of cheese?
No.
Pasta shapes? Colors of peppers? Red vegetables? Fruit vegetables? Types of beans? You
There we
nailed
go.
it! Rack it up!
Red, kidney, pintail, black, green, navy,
They're all
string.
types of beans. And I would know.
You would you? Could.
All right, there it is. Let's keep moving.
Ooh, not bad.
Okay, hit your buzzer. Try to snag the highest value.
Now?
Well, I've seen
Ooh,
better,
that was
and I've seen
bad.
worse, and I've seen France. Well, here's your category. Licking the platter clean.
Okay.
Hey, you know that rhyme about Jack Sprat who could eat no fat? Well, which of these could Jack Sprat eat? Crudité, schmaltz, suet, or tallow?
That can eat no fat? What the heck is tallow?
Oh, that was nice.
Nope, that was
Watch and learn. Jack
Crudité.
Sprat could eat no fat, but he could eat crudité, which are just Frenchy raw vegetables. And his wife would just eat the onion dip with her fingers.
Okay.
Okay, buzz in and lock on to the highest value.
Now,
Your category is
not the best, but
eat and die. Okay, you know those crazy diets where you can only eat one type of food, like only grapefruit or only carbohydrates or only mammals that hop? Well, check this out.
okay.
Breakfast, 6 ounces of paint, 1 bowl of chalk, and a 2x4. Lunch, 12 ounces of floor wax, a coal and clay sandwich, and 2 cups of dirt. Dinner, 6 ounces of suntan lotion, 2.7 ounces of deodorant, and 3 crayons. What diet plan does this menu most likely come from? The Alpabulum diet, the Esculent diet, the Pica diet, or the Ambrosia diet?
sounds like pica.
When you have the desire to eat stuff that isn't food, that's called pica. And after you eat all that indigestible fiber, well, that's called extremely painful.
Yeah. Especially if some of the 2x4s still have nails in it. That will be very painful. Boy. Ooh, time for the jack attack.
Hungry for a clue? I bet you are. Here you go. We'll start with the pizza crust. And if I'm feeling naughty, we'll make our way to the sausage.
Oh, cookie. Let's see. Popeye's girlfriend. Oliver? Selling for booze. Sauce. You're hitting the sauce again. Maybe it was just teeth. Where's the beef? John Candy Film, Canadian bacon. Aww. I wonder if I should just watch a whole bunch of things that have to do with John Candy. Ham? Nickel cloud tree. Where's the mushroom? There's the mushroom. Where's the cheese? There we go. Fortunately, I got that particular one wrong because it only came by at the beginning. It didn't come back again.
Close! Just as well. No one was around to see it anyway.
True. People.
So, you think you know sushi? You and your other yuppie-spawned friends think you know sushi. Well, you don't know sushi at all, not a wee bloody bit. Oh, you...
You know what? Yeah, let's do new people. Let's do new. New. Thank you. Okay, what's this question gonna be then? Suppose your friend shoplifts something. If you both get caught, what would you do? Tell them your friend did it? No. No. Loyalty. It'll win your friends and a criminal record.
Hello. Welcome to the ride. It is so refreshing to meet someone who still believes in that old honor among thieves cliche. They're gonna eat your life down where I'm taking you.
Hey, I always like honor among thieves, especially the Sly Cooper game. That was fun.
Nobody else to play with? Well, who needs them? Is this the first time on the ride for you?
No, I am not new.
Back for more punishment, are you?
Of course.
We all love you here. May I have your name, please?
Can you give
Come,
me?
is it so hard to type in your name? Alrighty then, your new name is Stool Pigeon.
Stoolie.
If you feel like
Stoolie.
buzzing, use the letter B.
Thank you, lady.
Again, welcome to the ride. And
I'll see you at the bottom.
High culture and pop culture collide. You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by Screaming Mimi Car Alarms. Your car's always in danger, so Screaming Mimi Car Alarms stay on all the time. And now, here's your host, Cookie!
Alright, welcome to the show, Sticky Fingers. I guess you don't mind doing the crime, so let's see if you can do the time.
If anybody's seen me playing any kind of RPG, you know I like to take anything that's not glued to the floor or nailed down to the floor.
Well, there you
Wow,
go. Here's your
that's
category.
cool.
The dog licks crime because he can.
The dog. Okay.
So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go.
Thanks, Cookie.
If you do what McGruff the crime dog says in his catchphrase, what should you do when you witness a crime? Bite the criminal in the butt, sniff the criminal's crotch, urinate on the criminal's leg, or bark in the criminal's ear?
It's 1 or 4. I'm gonna go with 1 because that makes the most sense to me.
Take a bite out of crime.
Pee on the criminal.
Give me your money, now! Hey, you ripped my new gabardines!
No.
Okay, select the value.
Now.
Okay, you got something. Here's what we're looking
Oh,
at.
okay.
If I could keep crime in a bottle. You know how on Valentine's
What would you do
Day
with the
people
crime
get
in a
chocolates
bottle?
wrapped in heart-shaped boxes? Well, what did Al Capone have wrapped up in boxes on Valentine's Day 1929? 2 of his brothers, 5 police officers, 7 members of a rival gang, or 10 innocent bystanders?
Is it police or the gang?
On Valentine's Day 1929,
It's the gang members,
Al Capone's
okay.
gunmen killed 7 members of a rival gang.
Look, hon, I brought you something.
Ah! They're dead! Ooh, and this one's coconut.
All right, bang your buzzer and grab the highest bell.
Now?
We're calling this one.
Not the best, but still not
The
terrible.
perpetrator drowns his victims in milk.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's a serial
Oh,
killer
fill
on
in the
loose.
blank?
Let's check out the suspect's profile.
Oh,
and
let's
you
hope my
can type in your
spelling's up
answer
to
when
par.
you know who it is.
It's generally bad.
Suspect is a bird with large striped beak. Location unknown, but reports indicate he follows his nose. Cheap plastic toy offered as reward for information leading to his arrest. Who's the serial killer? Let's see what you...
Toucan Sam? Question mark?
Toucan Sam is the serial mascot with the large striped beak who follows his nose.
Nice.
And so far, he's got the
A
cops completely
toucan.
stymied. I mean, he's running Fruit Loops around him.
They'll always run.
Hit your buzzer to... Excuse me, I think you just stepped in roadkill.
Okay. Wonder if I'm gonna come across one of my favorite game modes in this game, because we haven't done so far.
And don't forget, figure out the final bonus question, and I'll give you some extra cash. All right, let's hit the road, Jack.
Alright.
Billy, you played Harry, and blank light drink. What's the common link between these two?
Crystal. Billy Crystal and Crystal Light, of course.
John Oswald, and notorious Idaho Ridge.
Yeah. Can I get it? It was Ruby. Okay.
Janis
Keep my
Joplin's
marks.
nickname, and Hawaiian Harbor.
Pearl? Pearl, Crystal, and Ruby.
Magazine, and aircraft.
A jet?
Score!
Linda Fiorentino flick, and make cynical.
Make cynical? Jade? Jade.
City in Oz, and Leprechaun's Isle.
Emeralds?
Score!
Okay. What?
Baseball field, and Lou Blank Phillips.
Baseball field's a diamond, yes?
Score!
So we got
Okay, it's bonus
some
time.
kind
What
of
do all
gem
the correct
slash
answers have in
jewel.
common?
Got it.
Are they all items you're allowed to steal?
Items are on. I wish. I wish I was allowed to, but that's something that could get me in
So
jail.
here's some cash. Go pick yourself up a little something. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Hey, buzz into
Get some more
selective
tea
value.
and
The
pick.
category is I'm gonna lick you, sucker. Guess the magic number here is 3565. Could be your lucky number. Let's find out. If Kodak and LoJack collaborate on a project called Kojak, what might they create? A private eye who writes about home security, a detective who emits a self-defense spray, a cop who takes photos of stolen cars, or an FBI agent who makes films about tire irons?
Let's see. Kojak's a cop. And Kojak
Who
does
loves you, baby?
No,
these
you promised
cameras.
if I brought the car back, you wouldn't say that.
Who loves you, baby?
Kodak makes film for cameras, LoJack is the stolen vehicle recovery system, and Kojak's a TV cop. Alright, buzz in for the cash. No. This one's called...
No.
If you eat your fingers, you won't want dinner. And right this way, please. Imagine you're arrested right around dinner time. As the cops examine your fingerprints, they'll probably think of each of these foods except which. An Arch Deluxe, a bowl of Fruit Loops, curly fries, or a frozen whirl.
Trying to remember. Oh.
There are loops and fingerprints, unless a certain toucan I know kills them. All right, let's
I love
take a look
the
at the
callback to the toucan
Fingerprints are
stamp
studied
thing.
according to their arches, loops, and whirls. There are no curlies involved. Besides,
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
see
there
your
isn't.
curlies during the body cavity search.
Ugh.
Hit your buzzer to select the value you want.
This one?
There was a guy who had no job, so stealing was
There it is!
T-H-I-E-F.
T-H-I-E-F. Helmet up his head. Oh!
Welcome to Thief.
Hey,
Remember,
Cookie
to win,
Squad.
buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up. If you get all 5 letters, you win the cash.
Okay, let's get my finger on
do
the
it.
buzzer.
Bondage enthusiast's wristwear.
Handcuffs?
Yes, master.
Ugh.
Sex with a family member.
This is You Don't Know Jack the Ride. And this is basically bingo.
Witnesses get sworn what?
The truth?
Nothing but the truth.
Testimony, that works too.
Cops dust for what?
The fingers?
Fingerprints. Come on, one more letter and you really cash out. Blank to proven guilty.
Innocent. Oh. Press the wrong button.
I'm innocent.
Well, as I was saying, Cookie, this is You Don't Know Jack Volume 4 The Ride. So, it's a trivia game, and each floor you go on has a different theme for each floor. So, right now we're doing the crime floor. And there's also various types of little mini games, and this, along with a lot of other people, might actually think this is actually one of the best game modes they did for this, where you hit your buzzer and try to get the letter so that way you can get the bonus.
To put a crook to death.
Execution?
You're executed. Kabam.
Nice. I did it.
You got the bonus.
Nice.
All right,
Excellent,
There it is.
Cookie.
Let's keep moving. All right, it's time to choose the value of
And
the question.
stop.
Well,
Ooh, that was
it's a
bad.
start. Anyway, Riff. Russian is fundamental.
Russia.
Here we go.
Blasted Russians.
Which of these made-up TV shows would most likely have been created by Russian author Fyodor Dostoevsky? Anna Karenina of Green Gables, My Three Fathers and Sons, The Little Raskolnikovs, or Days of Ivan Denisovich's life?
What is Anna Karenina?
Now, Anna Karenina is by Tolstoy, and just like you on this question, she dies in the end.
Oof.
Oh, look what I have here, the correct answer. Raskolnikov is the main
Raskolnikov.
character in Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. Oh yeah, you should see it. It's so funny when Spanky and the gang use an axe and just waste Mrs. Crabtree. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to
Get my
select the highest
glasses
value
back
you can.
on.
You're pressing the wrong button there. You gotta hit B. Oh God. Here's
That
your
was
category.
so awful. I
Prison
might,
jumpsuit orange is
but
so
I'm
not
not
my
entirely
color.
sure when.
So you call yourself a savvy criminal, huh? Well, how much do you know about interior decorating?
A bit.
Which of these would you not want to have to go along with your wrap sheet? A wrap skirt, a wrap chemise, a wrap sham, or a wrap valance?
I know a skirt's definitely part. I don't think a chemise is.
A chemise is not part of a bed linen set. It's a piece of women's clothing.
Wait.
Either way, once you and Bruno get going, it's gonna end up being kicked down to the floor. Okay, select the value of the question. Spank your buzzer when it feels right. Are
Decent.
you sitting down? Well, of course you are. You're at a computer. At any rate... Well, I, for one, am very excited. We have a dis or dat question. The category for this dis or dat is... Do these tights make me look fat? Okay, I'm gonna rattle off the names of 7 superheroes.
That's
what
what it looks like.
Tell me if they're a Marvel
There also
superhero
comes
or
up
a
with
DC
some
Comics
men's options
superhero.
too, but the women's option looks more like a
You're gonna get some
dress
money for each
type of
right answer.
clothing.
And you're gonna lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to.
Nice seeing you
Okay,
too,
got 30
Cookie.
seconds to nail all 7. And here we go. Superman, Marvel or DC?
DC.
Iron Man.
Okay, Marvel.
Spider-Man.
Marvel.
Batman.
DC.
Hawkman.
I think Hawkeye is... yeah, Hawkeye is
Aquaman.
Marvel. Okay, that one's off DC.
X-Men.
That one's Marvel for sure. Beauty.
Yes, you rock. Check it out.
Thank you, Cookie.
That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. All right, bang your buzzer. Here's your category.
Okay, that's not the worst.
Using spandex to fight crime.
Ooh,
All right,
nice.
just in case you didn't get enough superhero action in the last question, I've got another one for you. See if you can complete the sequence. Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Carrie Kelly. Who completes this sequence? Bruce Banner, Jean Grey, Lois Lane, or Dick Grayson?
It sounds like Robin.
You know, for my money, there's none like the original Dick. All of these are names of characters in the Batman comics who have donned the ridiculous tights and color schemes of the Robin costume.
No.
Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot.
Now? Ooh, that's bad.
Here's your category. Am I still pregnant if the rabbit is executed? Okay,
I'm
play
sorry.
ball.
What is
Who
that?
framed Roger Rabbit?
Who
Benny
framed?
McNabb, Eddie Valiant, Jessica Rabbit, or Judge Doom?
Doom.
Feels good, don't it? Gee, it wasn't too obvious, was it? I mean, is it the guy with the word Doom in his name, or one of the other nicer sounding people?
Yeah, I wonder that myself.
Hit your buzzer to select the value.
Okay, that's not bad for Jack Attack. The Jack Attack.
Wow, this clue is hot. Really? Check it out. You stole what? Well, let's see if you can steal a few bucks on this Jack Attack. Good luck.
Oh, this should be interesting. The Hamburglar. Hamburgers. What else we got? Yogi Bear. The bacon. Dang it, the baskets went away. There we go. Picnic baskets. Silly rabbits. For kids. Sharks. The Grinch. Christmas. You thought you could get away. Sorry. Barney Rubble. Was it Pebbles? My girl. Barney Rubble stole my girl. The ring. Where's the one ring? Barney Rubble stole my girl. Hero from Les Miserables. Bread. Please, I just want some bread. Where's the pebbles? Oh, there's the pebbles. I lost a little bit because of the freaking Lucky Charms, but that's okay.
Oh, almost perfect. Too bad you had no one to share it with.
I know, Cookie. Ooh. I wish I was real, because then I could get my own place.
Tune in this week as 5 Frosty finalists compete for the title of World's Strongest Snowman.
The Crane is lowering the 200-pound corncob pipe into Snowball Bob's mouth. It's in place.
Oh,
Dash.
Snowball Bob just couldn't hang on to it.
Okay, the coal truck is backed up right beside Mr. Shivers.
Oh, that's actually my eyes one so far. Nice. Stooly.
Oh!
What time is it? And, how long have I been playing for? Okay, I haven't been playing that long. Let's do another one. Why not? Let's see. Would you rather be the first human to walk on Mars or simply the first human?
One or two.
Two, I guess. I pressed both at the same time. So you want to be Adam. Looks more like the missing link.
Hello. Let me be the first to welcome you to the ride. I know you're into being first, but I hope you'll indulge me in this case. Besides, you're headed to a whole floor of firsts. Anyway.
Oh, am I?
How many contestants are there?
Still alone. Oh.
One player? Good. Competition only slows down the game.
Thought I had my
Is this your first
cleaning
time on the
cloth in my
ride?
pocket. Nope.
Great to have you back. I was afraid we scared you off last time.
Guess my swallow helped work.
Type your name. Why? Because we like you.
I just wanted to type that
I
in.
need to remind
Why?
you that your buzzer is the letter B. Have a great ride. I've really enjoyed our time together. Bye now.
Bye-bye, elevator lady. Ah.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture.
Don't think there's any more left in this pot. That's
You
okay.
Don't Know Jack is brought to you by my first aid kit.
My first
It's fun to have boo-boos. And now here's the host, delicious as his name, Cookie.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you to the game. And don't feel bad about playing alone. I mean, you always get to be number one. Well, after me, of course.
Somehow.
Okay,
First
now remember,
things.
first impressions are always important, so don't embarrass yourself in the first question. Let's ride.
I'll try. The chances are I probably
Hey,
will.
buzz into selective value. Oy, that sucked. Here's your category.
Already embarrassing myself.
First, I turn on the TV. Here's the question. Which one of these pairs does not list the first thing first? Beverly Hills 90210 Melrose Place, The Simpsons Beavis and Butthead, Sesame Street The Electric Company, or Dynasty Dallas?
I know 1 and 2 definitely came before. Dynasty Dallas?
Dallas came before Dynasty. You must be one of those losers who gives a damn who shot JR.
No. Not
Okay,
really.
buzz in and lock onto the highest. Okay, nice shot.
Better.
Here's your category.
Motley
Motley
Crue.
Crue plays its first bar mitzvah.
That would be
Okay, I want you to
interesting.
look at this analogy and
Getting
tell me which answer
everybody
best
in Motley
completes
Crue
it.
together.
Heather Locklear is to rocker Tommy Lee as Lilith of Jewish legend is to whom? Adam, Jesus, Abraham, or Richie Sambora?
Adam?
Before Pamela Anderson, Heather Locklear was the woman who was made for Tommy Lee. Before Eve, Lilith was the woman who was made for Adam.
Okay.
Adam later went on to do time in jail and videotape himself frolicking with Eve.
So I was-
Somehow the
I
tape
thought it
got
would
out
have
of the
been, like,
Garden of Eden and
buried
was widely
with-
copied and distributed. Oh yeah, they
Then
left a lot of
again-
stuff out of the Bible.
And I'm not talking about his... Not talking about his
Alright,
mother. I'm
buzz in
talking
for
about
cash.
Magdalene.
Hey, nothing to brag about. Okay, here's the category.
What do we have? We got...
My first love. And now the question.
Okay, Cookie.
What should be the first thing you think of when you think of Stephen First? He was that doctor on ER, he was that priest on Amen, he was that cop in the Dream Team, or he was that pledge in Animal House.
I don't even know who Stephen First even is. Dream Team?
Close. He was that mental patient in the Dream Team. Which reminds me, have you taken your pill yet today?
Dang you,
The
Cookie.
correct answer is... He played Flounder in the movie Animal House. Huh, I learn something every day around here. I thought he was the beaver on Leave It to Beaver.
Okay.
Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question.
Now?
That ain't chump change. All right,
Sure,
let's
it's
see what
not.
we got. Jerry Mathers, not Stephen First, as the beaver. You know, many folks think of the Cleavers from Leave It to Beaver as the typical nuclear family. Keeping that in mind,
Okay.
if Wally decides to enact a first strike policy against the beaver, what will he do? Tell on Beaver after he throws food at dinner, get Eddie Haskell to spy on Beaver, wait till Beaver hits him first, hit him back, or find all of Beaver's water balloons and pop them?
That would be 4, I think.
A first strike policy is where you wipe out your enemy's weapons before they have a chance to use them.
Okay.
Now,
Lucky
Wally,
guess.
it wasn't very nice to incapacitate your brother's strategic defense systems, now was it? Go to your room.
You little rapscallion. Go do your
bang
thing.
your buzzer and grab.
Bingo.
Bingo!
I finished ahead of you and now I'm gonna raise ya.
Oh
Welcome
no.
to first. That's the last time I'm gonna say that. Remember to hit
Thank
the
you,
buzzer with
Cookie.
the letters you're looking for. What's up? If you collect all the letters, you grab the cash. Okay, let's hit it. Winners get a blue one.
A ribbon. Ah, man, I screwed
Super
up.
Bowl sport.
Oh,
Score! NHL Championship Cup.
Stanley Cup?
Lord Stanley. King of Triathlons.
The heck is No. Iron Man?
To win 2 consecutive titles. Right. Horse racing's top achievement.
Triple
Crown.
Triple Crown, okay.
This is yours. Chess champ Deep Blues maker.
Is an I?
IBM. At least twice as
Oh,
much
it's an
as
IBM,
this.
okay.
First.
First.
Can you say bonus?
Nice bonus.
Alright, there it is. Let's keep moving.
That was a little bit of a rocky one, I'm not gonna lie.
Now select the... Good God, that's a
Ooh,
lot of money. Here's
that's
the
amazing.
category. Did Howard Cosell work for Century 21? Let's see that question.
Okay.
If your real estate agents were with the First Estate, what would you expect them to wear? Habits, investments, press badges and reporters' hats, tiaras and crowns, or thongs and G-strings?
The First Estate? Habits and investments?
During the old regime in France, clergy was referred to as the First Estate. So, you're not married, but you're looking for a one-bedroom apartment. Let's see. I've got some places in hell I can show you. Hit your buzzer to select your category is.
Okay.
Chivalry isn't dead, but these authors sure are. Okay, you ready for this question?
Oh, this
$39.97 is on the table. Here it is. If each of the following writers came to a doorway at the same time and someone called out, "Ladies first," who would get to walk through the door first? Ezra Pound, George Eliot, Jules Verne, or Percy Shelley?
I don't know which one of them is female. Four?
Son of a bitch.
Damn, man.
Here's what you should have picked. George Eliot was the
This
pen
man
name of
drives me
Mary
crazy
Ann Evans.
upstairs.
Pen name. Why would you name your pen? Alright. It's roadkill time.
Wow, that's good cash for roadkill. Why can't I ever get
Alright, when
bonuses
you see the
that
answer
good
that
for
unites the
this
pair
or
of items
that?
on the screen,
Ay,
buzz
ay,
in.
ay.
That bonus question at the end could mean even more cash. Okay, pop the clutch, baby. Win a tiny bet and homophone a pair. What do these two things have in common?
Score.
Louis Blank Royal and RC is Royal Blank Cola.
Royal Crown? flakes. Delicious.
Sights to be seen and making blank of yourselves.
Making fools. Be seen. Spectacles.
Little rascal Darla's surname and thug.
Hood? Hood.
Resell tickets for a profit and supposedly collected by Native Americans.
Scalp. What is the connection between these?
Puppet on South Park, Mr. Blank, and Cat in the Blank.
Cats?
Okay then, bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common?
I really don't
Are
know.
they all fashion first?
Did it?
Things found on a head.
Oh, that's it.
I didn't think.
Hair, trans, spectacles, flakes,
Let's
scalp
go
hat.
ahead, shall we? That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Okay, hit your buzzer, right?
Stop.
Okay, give it up for... Whose older brother isn't creepy? Hey, take a look at the following song lyrics. When you know the missing word, buzz in and start typing. No, my first name ain't Baby, it's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're... Buzz in and type the missing word when you know it.
If you're... Oh, I think I know.
Run with it. Who's that typing nasty letters?
Okay, I thought he would have
Color if
made
you're
it.
slightly cantankerous. Well, old man.
I don't have a canker sore. What?
Oh,
Hey,
old
buzz
man.
into selective
Yeah.
value.
We
Do a
stand
lot
an old
worse than
man.
that. Let's check out your category. First class loser.
First class losers.
All right, picture this. You're on an airliner and the flight's really crowded, so you get bumped into first class. Just don't talk to anybody, all right? Because they don't really like your type up there. Now, as you're trying to stow your carry-on luggage, the flight attendant asks you if you'd like anything. If you tell her, just a sec, what might she bring you? An incredibly good-looking escort, a large paper bag, a mildly dry champagne, or a small rodent?
A sec? Honestly, for you it'd make the most sense to me.
See, it's not always one of the wacky answers. So you know what sec means. Good for you, but if you really want to belong in first class, stop sticking the peanuts in your ears. Hit your buzzer. We're calling this one The History of Hangin' 10. Let's get going. If the guy you had a hit with Surfin' USA in 1977 sang about the first explorer to hit the shores of the Americas in 1002, what pair would you have? John Schneider and John Cabot, Christopher Cross and Christopher Columbus, Leif Garrett and Leif Erikson, or Sean Cassidy and Sean Ryder?
I don't know who the person in 1002.
Did do wrong.
Oopsie.
In case you're wondering, Leaf and Leaf. Yeah, I sure remember that Leif Erikson poster I had in my junior high locker. Oh, hold on a sec. And, I don't mean the dry champagne. Oh, God, I killed it. Oh, my God! Oh, sweet Jesus! It's a Viking attack!
Vikings!
Look, you saved the O's. The Vikings are stealing the O's.
Screw you! I'm just trying to save myself in here! Jesus, was it something I said about Leif Erikson? Well, that's the first time I've ever been attacked by Vikings. I've got a few scrapes here and there, but other than that, I'm fine. Oh, look! Somebody left behind a funny helmet!
Okay, so we don't have any proper O's.
Coming up.
Too fast.
First one to whip out their whip wins.
Yeah, we don't have any proper
That's
O's.
great. The Vikings took our nice, round, familiar O's and left us with these scary and un-American O's. Oh, well. Because he was first cast to play the hero in Raiders of the Lost Ark, who is the lost Indiana Jones? Tom Selleck, Bruce Willis, David Duchovny, or Pierce Brosnan?
Selleck?
Hello? Oh, there you star. Thought I lost you.
Yay!
Tom Selleck was originally cast as Indy, but didn't do it because he was already committed to Magnum P.I. Gotta admire someone who puts art before commercial success. Alright, buzz in for...
Does this mean... Does this mean we're not gonna have any O's?
Well, we've already had Vikings attack, so let's get on with the Jack attack to see what other damage we can do.
Okay.
But first, a clue. The artists formerly known as...
The artist
what
formerly
if I
known
change
as...
my name from Cookie to that O with a little line through it? You think that would go well?
It might. The Fresh Prince. Where... Mrs. Smith. Marky Mark. Wahlberg. That is Mr. Wahlberg. MC Hammer. Too Legit the Quit. Why did I hit that? John Cougar? Dang it. I don't know anymore. Yusuf. David Justin, okay. Tim Curry, no. Buster Poindexter. Debbie Gibson. Deborah. Okay. Wendy Denver. Really? He was just Hammer? Oh, no. I was just trying to get my earbud back and I accidentally made the right mix there.
Alright, let's see your final score. That's the story.
That wasn't too bad.
This Friday, the Home Entertainment Channel brings you Catholic Confessions. Hear and see the deepest secrets of these faithful churchgoers through the use of hidden cameras in a confessional booth.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Could you please speak up and lean back slightly?
Watch as these hell-bound sinners make a break for heaven.
Well, I covet my neighbor's wife.
And does she covet you back?
These priests have heard it all, and now so will you. These are some of the most original sins ever.
Could you describe these impure thoughts?
I'd love to actually see the back and light it. I'll be right back. I need to grab something else to drink. Switch from tea to something else. Well, let's try not tripping. How's it going here? I took the teapot back upstairs along with the cup, and I just swapped that out for a glass and a cup of wine, or for a glass and a bottle of wine. Would you prefer to settle on outgoing comfort for school person, for drinks, or beat them up? Drinks. Hey, we're having the wine right now. Good idea. People are more reasonable after controlled substances.
Greetings. I hope you enjoy your ride today. How many people will be playing?
Still alone.
You're alone by yourself. That's great. Thank you. Are you a first-time rider?
Nope.
Welcome back.
We may tease you a lot that we got you on the spot. Welcome back.
Name. Go ahead.
No.
Player, please type in your name now.
No.
All right then. Your new name is Girly Drink.
Girly Drink. Well, I got Moscato. Does that count as a girly drink?
With the B on it.
So we're doing an
now let's
alcohol
do a quick
theme
check before we start the game. Lighter, martini, Uzi. Well, looks like you're ready.
A lighter, a martini, and an Uzi.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Don't make us shoot you. And now, please welcome your host, Cookie.
Hey there, welcome. And remember to use a coaster under your drinks or this could get dangerous.
I don't care.
Before we begin, the use of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms is strictly prohibited on the ride. Whatever, do what you want. Just try not to shoot the screen, okay?
I'll try.
Okay, select the value.
But I'm still drinking on the ride.
Sorry about that. Here's your category. Do you like to smoke? I do too. Let's go smoke. Hey, can I get an ashtray? Yeah, here. Thanks.
Actually, does this... Okay, this lighter does work.
Now I'm ready.
Okay.
Say you're selling Virginia Slims to tourists in Richmond, Virginia. Who's come the longest way, baby? The woman from Kent, Ohio, the woman from Marlborough, Massachusetts, the woman from Salem, Massachusetts, or the woman from Newport, North Carolina?
Farless? Salem?
Well, I hope she bought Virginia Slim 100s. It's a long way home.
Okay.
The woman from Salem came the longest way, and I guess after the witch trials, folks in Salem really enjoyed burning butts.
I wasn't gonna make that joke, but thanks for going there, Cookie.
May I say zoinks? Here's the category.
Zoink scoop.
I'd like to be shaken to death, not stirred.
Ooh, what you got to drink there, Cookie?
Okay. If Anne Boleyn's last request before being executed in the Tower of London was to have a martini, which gin would the guards have most likely used? Tanqueray, Beefeater, Bombay, or bathtub?
Gin. It was the Elizabethan area, so Beefeater?
I'd like another Beefeater, straight up, please.
Sorry, lady, I'm cutting you off.
Beefeater is a popular brand of gin and the name of the guards who watch the Tower of London, who look as though they could use a stiff drink. Hit your buzzer to select the value. I think we can work with that, and here's your category. Luckily, her veil covers the bullet holes.
Ooh.
Well, you know, after a good smoke
that is
and
a
some
dead
nice
bride.
booze, I always like to break out the guns. Shall we? If you receive an invitation to a shotgun wedding, what would make an appropriate gift? Bullets, baby toys, a football, or a can of beer in a funnel?
A shotgun wedding? I think that's when you force somebody to marry when they're pregnant.
Do you take this man what made you pregnant?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna throw up.
A shotgun wedding is what brings a man and his pregnant bride-to-be together in holy matrimony. Don't forget to wear hunter's orange.
Yeah, this could get awkward that way.
Hey, you can live on that.
Yeah,
Here's your
good.
category.
Thanks.
Spinning a yarn and
I
dropping
see
up
it all
along.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
let me tell you about my friend
Vegan
Kent.
walking
Kent rode a camel to see his two buds, Benson and Hedges, in Newport. Then he met a fella named Carlton who challenged him to a Pall Mall bowling match. So Kent was cool, and they played. Now, after a few lucky strikes, Kent had the vantage, and Carlton got misty and left. So keeping all that in mind, how many cigarettes are in a standard pack of U.S. cigarettes? 20, 15, 10, or one really big one?
I kind of want to pick that.
One really big cigarette. I think that's called a cigar. You should have picked this one.
Deirdre.
There are 20 coffin nails in a standard pack.
Hi, dearie.
You get a walking cat.
Hey, buzz into selective value.
Or skin the cat.
Oh, nice picking.
Again, it's like this or that or
Well,
fight.
you know it. It's time to play this or that.
I swear, anytime it comes to
this
this or
or that
debts,
question
it gets
category
plagued by
Make it a
terrible
40 with your
bonuses.
44. Okie dokie.
You're gonna 40 with your 44?
And for each one, you have to tell me if it's a brand of malt liquor, a type of gun, or both.
Wait, liquor, gun, or both? Okay.
For each right answer, you get some cash. And you lose cash for a wrong answer or any
Oh,
you don't get to.
Deirdre.
Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all
This is gonna be a disaster.
45, malt liquor, gun, or both.
Maybe it's both?
Midnight Dragon Special.
That is liquor.
Elephant. Ruger.
Yeah, this is gonna be awkward.
Cobra. Old English 800.
Yeah.
Magnum.
Yeah, it was awful.
You got one right, and that's a lot better than anybody else who's never played this before. All right,
I don't know my malt liquors or my firearms.
All right, bang your buzzer. This one's called... Hi, kids. My name's Nick O'Teen. Now that Joe Camel's no longer working for Camel, he just can't seem to get any smokes. If Joe Camel can go as long without cigarettes as he can go without drinking water, how soon will it be before he needs to have a cigarette? Several days, several weeks, several months, or about a year?
Days?
Need water.
Okay.
Camels can go several days without water. Any longer than that, and they chew a lot of gum, they get real cranky, and they're prone to putting on a few pounds. All right, buzz in for the cash. The category is...
Okay, not bad.
An actor, president, and criminal all in one.
Ooh.
Okay, kids, it's time to play Complete the Illegal Harebrained Scheme.
Oh, this should be good.
U.S. gets cash, blank, blank, blank. Reagan can't remember a damn thing. Now, which of the following best completes the sequence? Contras get arms, Iran profits, Colonel North lies, hostages freed, Khomeini killed, Contras win, Iran gets arms, hostages freed, Contras profit, or terrorist shot, Iran beats Iraq, Contras lose.
I know nothing about this. 3?
The U.S. sells arms to Iran for cash. Iran uses its influence to free U.S. hostages in Lebanon. The Contras get the arms profits, and Reagan forgot it all.
Oh, wow.
I sure hope Nancy gave him a spanking. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot. Here's your category. Where everybody knows the whiskey by name. All right, get ready to buzz. 4733 is the big number on this question.
And the probably
Say there's a whiskey rebellion at Cheers. Why are Cliff and Norm most likely making trouble? Boston's become a dry town. Carla refused to serve them. Sam added an extra tax on their tab. Or they're really drunk.
Is it 3 or 4?
The Whiskey Rebellion began when the government levied an extra tax on whiskey.
Okay.
What'll it be today, Mr. Peterson?
Oh, how about a big barrel of hot tar and a sack full of feathers?
Coming right up.
Oh yes, the old tar and
Okay,
feathers.
so fly Blah 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 meant. Oh god,
Oh,
I know
no.
what this is. Yeah,
Gibberish
yeah,
questions.
I had a feeling it was gonna be one of these. Now then, here's what your real category looks like.
Okay.
Foot binding made easy.
Foot
Keep in
binding?
mind, the sooner you hit your buzzer, the more cash you can pick up. Okay, listen up and tell me what popular saying this rhymes with. Foot fat, spin more stripe, hand poke fit, and ignore all that punctuation there. First clue, it's a rude way to end an argument. Did not.
I think I might know
type
this.
in your answer, hit return, and let's see.
Nice.
To which I usually respond, I'm trying to quit smoking, and I also have the bad habit of kicking wiseacres in the ass with my frozen boot. Okay, buzz in and lock onto the highest value. That is certainly not shabby. Now, let's see your category.
Okay, what do we got for this?
Habeas cocktail. So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go.
Thanks.
Say Perry Mason is handling a DUI case. If he submits the proof of the alcohol as evidence, what should he explain to the jury? It's the percentage of alcoholic content, it's half the alcoholic content, it's twice the alcoholic content, or it's just a random number.
The proof?
Nope.
I don't know what the proof
Here's
would
the one
be.
you wanted.
Twice?
I can prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that this whiskey's 100% proof. The proof of an alcoholic drink equals twice the actual alcoholic content, which is determined by a committee of its peers.
Oh, okay.
It's your buzzer to choose the value of the next.
Your
category is I am smoking in bed. You ready? Let's go. Say you're a tobacco farmer because you're constantly thinking about your crop. What might you say to your spouse before going to sleep? Look, there's a full moonflower tonight. Don't forget to pull the nightshade. Wake me up when the sunflower comes up. Or I'll see you in the morning, Glory.
Tobacco? I think it's nightshade, yes?
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Tobacco is in the same family as nightshade, the poisonous plant, not the thing covering your window. Hit your buzzer.
Yes, whatever you do, do not eat the berries of the nightshade.
This one's called coleslaw, french fries, or hand grenades.
Coleslaw, french fries, and hand grenades. That sounds like a very odd
list. If you go to
list.
a restaurant and order the Saturday night special, what will you be served? A handgun in a light tomato cream sauce, malt liquor served over a bed of lettuce, a pack of cigarettes Parmigiana, or a stolen car au gratin?
What is Saturday night special? A gun? A handgun.
A Saturday night special is a small, cheap handgun. Only order it if you want to eat lead. Okay.
Yeah, if you want your medals, get something that's more iron-packed. I might get off after this game and play something later.
Of course, I'm talking about myself, not you. You would be secondhand smoking. So, you know, just breathe sparingly.
Okay, Cookie. What is this? Original? That probably be... Okay. Parliament. Let's see. Fresh Prince's cousin. Carlton. Are these little types Churchill? Winston. High water treasures. Floods. Geeks. Please. Capri. Hi. Flowfish. Not false, but true. You know what? Maybe I'll think on this. Drumberry? Camel. Okay, I was wondering what the heck that even meant. It's like, I'm not familiar with that.
Let's see that final score.
Yes. Girly drink.
There it is.
Which reminds me, should I... No, it's still okay with my glass of wine. I can continue.
This is for my Baptist minister, who instilled in...
Hey, I just want to make sure you guys can actually still... Okay, you guys can still hear me. I just didn't know if you guys could due to the...
and firearms. This is
due to the fact that I unplugged my mic and my dad was down here. My sins are acting up, so I gave up until I could figure it out. Aw, what's going on with your Sims? Why are they acting up? Game? Do I seriously have to hold down the N every time to get to take me back? If your father were cheating on your mother, what would you do? Tell your mother or blackmail your father? Mim, Dad isn't faithful. You love your mother more. You should love your parents equally. If they get a divorce, it's your fault.
Welcome to the ride. Does your mommy know you've selected the parents' floor?
The parents' floor?
Tell her everything. How about telling me something? How many of you are there?
Just me.
Just one player? I mean, great. Only one player. Is this the first time on the ride for you?
No.
Splendid.
One is super tired, so I keep trying to make him sleep, but he won't sleep and then wake up immediately.
You should be typing in your name now.
That's a bit bizarre.
May I please have your name typed out?
Do you happen to have cheats enabled? What?
Very good.
Wait.
Remember to be all you can be.
I don't have a name. I'm just blank.
Well, that's all I have to say.
Dang it, elevator lady. Because I think you can do the reset sim cheat, and hopefully that can be a little easier. What happened in order to get the cheat windows open, you have to hold down both the all of the buttons on the front of the controller, so all the triggers and all the bumpers at once. And then you type in testing cheats either on or true. And I think there should be a particular one that involves resetting your Sims. Hang on, I'm gonna fact check that one though, just in case. Now I don't want to look at plant sim stuff. Although I kind of want to figure out how to make a plant sim in this, because I haven't done that. In free I have. Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, my eyes are hurting so much due to the light. I'm blinded by the light. Let's see, I see pregnancy effects, immediate death, skills, interaction. Yeah, reset a sim, or let's see, interaction cheats. While the cheats are for console or PS4, you can enable additional cheats using the true, and then type in CAS or CAS period full edit mode all in one letter, and then you should be able to enter that in, and you should be able to click on your sim to reset it. That's what I found. Okay. So Blowfish, if you do that, I think your sim will be fixed. And if you want to see the article for yourself, you're gonna have to do some scrolling, but look for where it says interaction sheets. I'll send you the link to the site I found. And I'll continue on with You Don't Know Jack the Ride. Welcome to the ride. There we go. Oh. There we go. I love how the last thing I sent to Blowfish was the picture of Mayor Whiskers the cat. Life's been okay. Nothing too crazy, but my workplace is gonna be moving next week, so that's gonna be interesting to figure out how to get into this new area. She moved to a more country type of town, so I can't really bus there, but luckily my other coworker happens to be along the way to the new place, so I could just get a ride with her.
Retirement home. Send your parents to our rooms. And now, here's your host,
Cookie!
Cookie!
Hey, how's it going? You know, I'd probably tell my mother about the affair too, mostly because if she found out I knew, she'd bust my skull.
Yeah. I can understand that. She's like,
fun for the whole family?
You knew about the infidelity and you said nothing?
Hey, buzz into selective value. We're calling this one Parental Logic, Oxymoron or Paradox?
Parental Logic?
Here we go. Which of these parental sayings is not an imperative sentence?
Get a haircut, because I said so. Take out the trash.
Or
turn off the computer.
Because I said so is an imperative.
Imperative sentences give a command, and this one doesn't.
Exactly.
Because I said so. If you don't like it, tough. I'm in charge, and you'll do as I say as
long
long as you're
Cookie.
here. All right, buzz in for the cash. Coming up.
Decent. This is You Don't Know Jack the Ride. So, if you played some of the Jackbox games in the current party packs, you'd played a You Don't Know Jack game technically, because I believe the first pack and number 5 had their own versions of it. But this is an older one from the mid to late 90s. Specifically, the Volume 4, The Ride, where you go down various floors that have to do with a certain type of theme, and it's usually based on whatever you answer for the question that you saw at the beginning. This one is very important to my heart because this is probably one of the very first games I've ever played. And since you can play with you can play with yourself or you can play with another person or 2 other people, which I did with my dad and my brother back when I want to say about 4 or 5 years old. Obviously, I couldn't play it right as it came out because I think I would have been like 2 at the time because it was a 98 release. But I remember playing it a lot around 2000, 2001 with my brother and my dad. Ah, good times. Yes, I'd like to resume.
Babies, who are the Muppet parents?
Muppet babies, who are the Muppet parents?
Okay, prepare yourself. $3,417 is on the line here. And the question is...
Yeah, what is the question?
Considering their colors, which Muppets could most likely be Kermit's parents? Gonzo and Elmo, Big Bird and Cookie Monster, Bird and Animal, or Snuffleupagus and Miss Piggy?
Based on the color, that would be...
Yellow
these 2.
And blue make green.
Exactly.
And on our next show, we'll show you how to use a box of
from time to
crayons
time, but not as much as I used to be honest,
Blowfish.
Sometimes it's alright to take long breaks from that, especially since things can get kind of heated really quickly. Ooh, that was bad choice for price.
Your mama? Okay, play ball.
Oh no, not the Yo Mama
Oh
Jets.
no, you stepped on a crack. Which of these could you not have broken? Your mother's sacrum, your mother's lumbar, your mother's occipital, or your mother's coccyx?
Occipital?
After I carried you for 9 months, this is how you treat me?
Okay.
The occipital bone isn't in her back, it's the back of your mama's skull. And unless you want to feel the back of her hand, don't bust nothing else.
Exactly.
Okay, select it. Okay, give it up for...
Ooh, what do we got?
The USO at the PTA. Okay, picture this. You've missed a ton of classes, and your mom and dad are being called into a parent-teacher conference.
Oh, this should be good.
If your parent-teacher conference occurred during the Paris Peace Conference, what would be the best excuse for all your days absent? Fighting in the trenches during World War I, storming the beaches during World War II, digging foxholes during the Korean War, or hiding in Canada during the Vietnam War?
When was the Peace Conference?
Timmy is so a good speller.
Timmy couldn't spell his way out of a paper bag.
Bitch! Ah! You!
Why do I
Paris
find that
Peace Conference
funny?
ended World War I, and if you can simulate a little shell shock, you can probably get out of gym class, too.
Oh, but I like gym class. Especially trying to work on my stamina.
This one's called...
It's not the best, but
Test
hey,
tube babies
I
are
don't mind
so
pushing
lucky.
myself.
All right, take a look at
Test
this
tube
letter to an
babies,
advice
say,
column and tell me who wrote it.
Okay.
My twin and I have the most embarrassing foster mother. She walks around with her teats hanging out, she dresses up in sheep's clothing, and howls at the moon when normal mothers sleep. Help! Who most likely sent this letter? Cain and Abel, Chang and Aang, Romulus and Remus, or Zan and Jaina?
Definitely not Cain and Abel. Zan and Jaina?
When do twin powers activate? Form of? A wrong answer.
Oh.
Watch and learn.
Oh,
If you boys don't come out of that bathroom, I will huff and I'll puff and I'll blow that door down.
Romulus and Remus were the twin sons of Mars that were suckled and raised by a wolf.
Oh, okay.
Okay, buzzing and
Right, so that's where the old raised by wolves thing came from.
Skip-to-maloo, shamalama ding-dong. What?
Skip-to-maloo, shamalama ding-dong?
Well, what do you know?
Gibberish.
Let's take a look at your real gibberish category. A diet for the constipated parent. Remember, the sooner you buzz in, the more money you can make. Okay, think of all the trials
I had a
of being
feeling
parent,
this was
and then tell me what this rhymes with. Liz Hair T Bun Heck none.
Liz
Ignore the
Hair
punctuation.
T-Bun heck none.
First clue, it involves labor. Work
Involves-
sucks. It involves labor and a splitting bellyache.
Wait. Would it take a more
This could be it.
abbreviated
Type in your
version?
answer and hit return. One more clue, you couldn't have waited?
Oh, it wouldn't take the more
You mean
abbreviated.
you've never heard of a pregnant woman having a Liz Hair T-Bun Heckman before? Cesarean section, sort of like Thanksgiving dinner.
I
Carving
didn't
with
know.
a knife, some spilled
I
milk on the
had
table,
no
and
idea
good
how to
old-fashioned
spell
family love.
cesarean. That's why it took the
Now
check.
select the highest value and see if you
this
Here's
one.
your category.
Ooh, 40-30.
Isn't everyone enamored with my baby like I am?
No.
Oh, great. It's time for a very special guest host.
Special
See, we have this
guest.
great new daycare system here at work that allows me to spend a lot more time with all of my wonderful coworkers' babies. Here's one
Aw.
of them now. Bill?
It's a
Hey,
bundle
Cookie.
of joy
This
time.
is my new baby girl, Candy. The mean old boss makes us work so long. I don't
Candy,
get to spend much
occupation,
time with
infant.
Her, but I didn't want my little
Spell
candy
with an I
feeling left
too.
out.
I feel
Did
kind of bad for when
So I
that
brought her in
child
here to
grows
ask her own
up.
question.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay, here she goes. Speaking to the mic, Candy.
With a name like that, you'd think she'd be working at the Peppermint Hippo as she grew up. What is this?
Or
What is this?
Well, Katie, is it right?
Candy.
Whatever.
Can't. No.
If you would have listened to what's her name, you would have picked Va.
It is the right
Oh,
answer,
yeah.
isn't it?
So close. I had a feeling it was one of the Va.
You're so funny. Aren't you the funniest
This
little
is so
baby I could have? Yes, you are.
Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go vomit.
God, it's amazing. I mean, she's not speaking English, but you can understand everything she says. Candy, is there anything you want to add before you go?
Did she just say up yours, Cookie?
Also, I just realized that wrong answer took a good chunk of my cash away.
Double dating in the animal world.
Double dating in the
Here's the
wait,
question.
animals?
Suppose Mr. and Mrs. Camel went out for the evening with Mr. and Mrs. Walrus. Given the appropriate names for the male and female of each species, of what would the party consist? A bull, a cow, a bull, and a cow, a buck, a doe, a boar, and a tabby, a ram, a mare, a cock, and a jenny, or a boar, a bitch, a boar, and a bitch?
I think each of them are the exact same thing. Both one.
Male camels and walruses are both called bulls. The females of both species are called cows.
Okay.
And when the four of them get together, it's really disgusting.
Reminds me of that scene in Ace Ventura too.
The highest value. Your category is donuts make my brown eyes blue?
Donuts?
Okay, you know how some genes for eye colors are dominant and some are recessive?
Yeah.
Well, if Van Morrison's brown-eyed girl and Chuck Berry's brown-eyed handsome man have recessive blue-eyed genes, what's the chance that their child will have Elton John's blue eyes? 0%, 25%, 50%, or 75%?
I believe there is a possibility, but it's not very often.
If brown-eyed parents have blue-eye recessive genes, there's a 1 in 4 chance their child will have blue eyes. And considering the gene pool, the kid would be a flamboyantly gay, born-again Christian who often ends up in jail.
Oof.
Hey, buzz into
Poor
select.
John. Yeah, let's
Could
see.
I interest you in some roadkill?
Ooh, roadkill time. Nice.
Alrighty, remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And don't forget, bonus cash for the bonus puzzle at the end. Can you say grease lightning? Just checking. Here we go. What you do on a cigarette and powder blank? What's the intersection
puff?
between these two?
Powdered milk. No, powder your face. Powder damage. Powder puff. The puffs.
Type of truck and blank the knife.
Blank the knife. Mac. Sammy. Oh. Why in a big Chevy? Mac? Mac the knife. I've never heard of that.
And 8 life blank.
Grant. Grant,
movie.
Mac,
And
and
Andre
Puff.
the Giant was really blank.
Big. No. Ah, Andre.
Universal blood donor and the roundest letter.
0 or an O. Where's the O's? There's the O's. At least the Vikings and at least we got the O's back from the Vikings.
And they go all the way up.
Models have them, they go all the way up. Even starters, escalators. Legs, long legs.
Term of endearment and blank Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard? It was sugar. Nice.
Alright, let's nab that bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all nicknames containing daddy? Family cars? Desirable traits in children? Baby products? Earth mothers? Annoying in-laws?
Annoying.
Earth mothers? Family cars?
Dang it, Cookie.
Baby products? Nicknames containing... You nailed it! Rack
Welcome to your day. Puff Daddy, Mac Daddy, Granddaddy, Big Daddy, Daddy Long Legs, Daddy.
That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going.
Boy, what was the last one?
Alright, buzz in for the cash.
Wanda.
I like to call this category.
I'll see that.
She either swallowed a goat or she's blessed with child.
Sugar Daddy,
So,
that's what the last one was.
sex ed films we all saw? Pregnancy was demystified. We learned the words for sperm and ovum, and we didn't have to explain the process as he put his thing in her down there. Well, get ready to buzz and start typing. So pretend I'm holding a dandelion and help me complete this saying. Mama had a baby and her what popped off? Type it in when you know.
I know this.
You want it? You got it. Type in your answer.
Head.
It's a game you play with dandelions. Mama had a baby and her head popped off, and the dandelion head goes flying.
Yeah, I used to play that a lot in elementary school. Didn't really have too much to do at recess, honestly.
Okay, select the... Hey, can't be too disappointed with that. Here's your category.
Mother Nature and her
Miracle Whip. Hey, did your mom ever cut the crusts off the bread for you? Yeah, mine neither. If Mother Nature trims the crust off the earth while making a sandwich, what will she be cutting away? The mesosphere, the hydrosphere, the lithosphere, or the movie sphere?
Lithosphere?
Yeah, baby!
Nice.
Cutting off the lithosphere gets rid of all that nasty crust. Now she'd only lay off the mayo in the egg salad. Hit your buzzer to select the value you want.
No. Okay, not bad.
My mom says I'm the best host ever. She also says this is your clue. Lies our parents tell us. I still wonder about the time my folks said they were making funny shapes under the blanket. Well, I don't know how to make that up.
Santa Claus. Brings presents. Let's see, what other lies? Make a face. It'll stay that way. Freeze that way. Going blind, I think? Yep. Okay. The stork brings babies. Watermelon seeds. Growing your stomach. Remember seeing that one, kind of. Also, the delay on my stream's very bad. Thunder. Bowling. Yeah. That one I remember. Tooth Fairy buys a teeth. Hang on, everyone. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let the
so close! Not just as well. No one was around to see it anyway.
Taylor, why aren't those earnings projections on my desk?
Has this happened to you? We can help. We're SkyFib. Using an advanced network of satellites and messaging pagers, SkyFib provides you with instant context-appropriate excuses.
Taylor, I'm still waiting for those earnings projections. Why don't you have them?
Oh, excuse me, my pager. I had to go to Lama's class.
You're pregnant? Well, okay.
SkyFib can help in any situation.
Honey, Tammy said she saw you going into the bowling alley last night. Weren't you working late?
I was, doing a bowl-a-thon for kids with smallpox.
Oh, honey, I'm so impressed.
And you'd be impressed to know who uses SkyFib.
Mr. President, did you have an extramarital affair with that woman?
Oral sex is not adultery.
Let SkyFib help you today.
But honey, wasn't smallpox eliminated in the 70s?
I just wanted the kids to have a transmission error. I'm dead, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
Good morning, everyone. Today on Cooking with Yaks, we're going to make blueberry pancakes with the help of our friend Sparky. Doesn't that sound good, Sparky? Sparky's going to start us off by mixing the batter. Why don't you start with the eggs, Sparky? Well, it looks like Sparky has mashed the eggs into a sloppy mess. Why don't we try measuring out the flour instead? Okay, let's turn on the oven. Go ahead, Sparky. It looks like Sparky hit a pipe trying to turn on the oven, so we're going to evacuate the building now. See you next time on Cooking with Yaks. Come on, Sparky. No, Sparky, we don't eat the matches. Sparky!
That's better.
Playing solitaire.
Let's do this one. Yeah, one more time. What do we have? If you're at a Grateful Dead concert and someone gets each other, how will you end up, grateful or dead?
Oh, just pick one.
Dead. I'd rather... Dead. Into just saying no. So as the host, you'll be hearing it a lot. Oh boy.
Hello, welcome. I need to get a little information from you. How many contestants are there?
She's like the binge pipe lady. Except different.
No others to play with? I'm sorry, but sometimes it's nice to have an opportunity to get to know yourself better. Is this your first? That's what I thought. I'm so glad to see you back. I really am. Please type in your name. Hello, are you still there? Please type in your name. All right,
Give me a
since
name.
You act like one, I'll just have to call you Stick.
Okay, lady.
If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B. Hope you don't get cremated. Bye now.
Wait, cremated? Are we doing with funeral stuff?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by the Plastic Mortician Association of Beverly Hills.
Oh
It's never
my.
too late for a nip and tuck. And now, here's your host, the one, the only, Cookie.
All right, welcome to the game. Now let's get started. And try to look alive out there, huh?
Oh, I'll try. Don't worry.
Okay,
Jeff.
let's ride. But hey, keep it down. You can wake the dead. Now select the highest value. Coming up.
What is it?
Iron Maiden opened and Death closed. And now the question.
Okay.
If there were a Megadeth at a Megadeth concert, what most likely occurred? An epidemic disease, a natural disaster, a nuclear war, or a shredding guitar solo?
3.
Okay, the next freak who jumps on stage during my solo gets a nuclear bomb up his ass. I mean it!
Okay.
Megadeth is a unit used to represent 1 million deaths during nuclear war. But I think the only venues that hold that many people are in Brazil.
Nice.
All right, bang your buzzer and grab it now. Okie doke, let's check out the category. Mythology's Funniest Deaths, Part 4. Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go. Which of these activities might the Greek tragic figure Icarus have done that would have foreshadowed his death? Eat lots of chicken livers, jump potholes on his big wheel, wax his legs and arms, or poison himself with Spanish fly?
Wax?
Icarus made a pair of wings out of wax and feathers. When he flew too close to the sun, his wax wings melted. But,
And
know,
that's
even
why
a
he
smoother
needs
and silkier
Peloton
death
to
and
keep him
shaving
to
would
fly.
happen.
To keep him up in the air.
Okay, buzz in and lock onto the height. The category is... You'll miss me when I'm dead and gross.
Maybe.
All right, dry your eyes and complete the following sequence.
Okay.
Denial, anger, blank, depression, acceptance. What word completes this sequence? Blaming, bargaining, begging, or blaspheming?
Bargaining a bit, I think.
According to the famous model, the third stage of dealing with death and dying is bargaining. And the final stage is patting down the dirt. But you probably knew that, didn't you? I mean, you've gotten the last 3 questions right, so you obviously know a lot about death, huh? That's kind of creepy. Do you consider yourself to be one of those goth kids?
Maybe.
All right, it's time to choose the value of the question.
Sometimes the question.
Are you sitting
Or am I
down?
just
Well,
edgy?
of course you are. You're
Another
at a computer.
disrespect
At any
with
rate,
a bad... With a bad
I, for one, am
mount.
very excited. We have a dis or dat question.
Like I said, it's like my fingers are plagued to hit the very bad.
I was dying up there. I'm going to list
dying.
7 movie
Okay.
titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it starts with dead or starts with fatal.
Dead or fatal?
You're going to get some money for each right answer, and you're going to lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds to nail all 7.
Okay, this should
and here we go. Again, starts with dead.
Dead
or
again?
fatal. Presidents.
Dead presidents.
Attraction.
Fatal attraction.
Poet Society.
Dead Poet Society.
Man walking.
Dead Man Walking.
Beauty.
Fatal Beauty.
Men don't wear plaid.
Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
Hit your buzzer to choose the best.
Now.
Alright,
Ooh, that was
all
awful
right.
too.
Okay, here's your category. Did Snow White have a bat mitzvah? In accordance with Jewish ritual, when someone dies, immediate family members must sit Shiva for a period of 7 days.
Okay.
According to Jewish tradition, if Snow White's wicked stepmother is sitting Shiva, what does she have to do with her mirror? Cover it, break it, clean it, or talk to it?
Thinking of world religions in high school, I think it's cover.
While they're sitting Shiva, mourners are supposed to cover the mirror so that vanity does not interfere with the mourning period.
Although,
the Queen also has to give up her
considering
that
this is her stepmother, I don't think she'd really be sitting Shiva. I think she'd be celebrating her death.
This one's called His Whole Life Just Went Down the Toilet.
Oof.
Let's see that question. If you flush your dead goldfish down a toilet in Peru, which of the following will happen? He'll swirl down clockwise, he'll swirl down counterclockwise, he'll go straight down without swirling, or it depends on the toilet.
Depends.
Although many people say that toilets flush in the opposite direction in the southern hemisphere, the direction of flow actually depends on the direction the pipe in the tank points. And if you really love your goldfish, you bury them in the backyard.
And let the neighbor's cats try to find it and dig it up and eat it.
Okay, give it up for... Some old ladies should eat cat food. Okay, this is a fill in the blank, so
Speaking
buzz
of
in
cats.
and type your answer when you know it. Now pay attention and take a listen to this autopsy report.
The cadaver is an old lady I know. She has an enormous bump protruding from her stomach.
Ooh.
My God, she swallowed a horse, inside of which is a cow, and in the cow's mouth is a goat, and a dog, and a cat, and a bird, and a spider!
If the tape hadn't run out, what would you have heard the coroner find inside the spider that the old lady swallowed? Make it... According to the gruesome children's rhyme, the old lady swallowed a fly and a bunch of other animals.
And then she died.
I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps I'll vomit. Alright, buzz in for the countdown.
Ooh.
Bingo.
Bingo bonus. S-C-A-R-Y, S-C-A-R-Y, I think I sold my bridges.
Welcome to Scary! Remember to buzz in on the first letter of the
Like,
answer you have in mind.
welcome
If you
to
get all 5 letters,
Scary.
you win the cash.
Get my finger in the B.
Alright then, let's go. The blank horror.
Now, the Amityville horror? I don't know.
Psycho scene.
Say a second. The shower? Oh man, this is not
Murderer
good.
Jack the Blank.
The Ripper? Where's... Get me back in line. Yeti!
Dead Yeti. Color of blood.
Red.
What'd you do to a pumpkin?
Carve it.
Nice pumpkin. Fear of spiders.
Arachnophobia.
Get him off me! Select one more letter and you get the real cash. Scared person equals blank belly.
Scary equals blank belly. What is that? Well, it's not an S then. Yellow belly? That's not something.
Vampires away.
Cross.
Cross.
I was thinking garlic, but then I realized it's not too.
Scary tail you weave.
A yarn?
A yarn. I know what you did last blank.
Thank you. Summer.
Summer.
I wish it was summer.
Ooh, scary. We got a bonus.
Just barely.
That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to... Coming up. But caning an American boy is just barbaric.
Okay.
What do we got here? 3,200 and change? All right, let's do it.
Let's see what we got.
Capital punishment were only legal in the world's capitals. Which of these could not happen to you? Getting the chair in Canberra, getting hanged in Havana, getting beheaded in Buenos Aires, or getting injected in Istanbul?
Istanbul? Because I know Havana and...
Istanbul's not the capital of Turkey. Ankara is.
Okay.
And besides, a turkey injection probably wouldn't kill you. You'd just be really sleepy. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot.
Oh, I sold 12,000 in there somewhere.
Boy,
ooh, that was
like
bad.
this
So
make
many
it all
fours.
Not worthwhile, you know? Anyway, here's your category. Farming is so goth. Okay, you know that thing the Grim Reaper carries? I never know how to
Farming
pronounce
is
that
so
word.
goth.
With which of these
Well, I
words
suppose
does
it would
this
be if
word
it's
rhyme?
like Mary
Bitta,
Sebastian
lethe,
started them.
tithe, or rethkeep?
Tithe.
Scythe rhymes with tithe. But I still like to call it the Grim Reaper's big scary pointy thing.
Yeah, I can understand that.
All right.
Ooh.
It's dead, it's disgusting.
That
it's
is a
roadkill.
pretty big bonus. Nice.
Alright, when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen, buzz in. And that bonus question at the end could mean even more cash. Alright, put it in gear, we're going.
Alright.
Pitcher and catcher, and assault and blank. What's the common
Battery?
link between these two?
Assault and battery, okay.
Slang for money and blank and butter.
Bread.
Score. And wire and movie.
Film. Where is film? There's film. Where is
Disagreeable person and blank box.
disagreeable person? Icebox? Pillbox? I've never heard of anyone being referred to as a pill or a pill.
And booze.
Booze. Juice. Where's juice? There's juice. I gotta really put this phone in. I don't have a charger.
Gouache and eraser material.
A glot robber.
To take advantage of, and the blank of human kindness.
Milk. Human kindness? Yeah.
Alright, let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all mortuary terms? What really killed Kennedy? Birth control methods? Things with expiration date? That's it, count it.
Yeah. Milk, battery, bread, film,
You got it. Good for you.
juice.
Now
Wait,
go away.
Since when does film have an expiration date?
Alright, there it is. Let's keep moving.
Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I've never heard of film having an expiration date.
Well, you win some, you lose some, badly. Here's the category.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Rock, rock, till you drop.
Rock, rock, till you drop.
So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go.
Whoa.
Which song title best describes the Hindu funeral custom of sati? The Beatles' Happiness is a Warm Gun, The Supremes' You Keep Me Hanging On, Blue Oyster Cult's Burnin' For You, or Roberta Flack's Killing Me Softly? The now outlawed practice of a widow throwing herself on her husband's burning funeral pyre is called sati. And once the widow's all burned up, she'd be sooty.
Yeah.
Okay, buzz in and lock on to the highest value.
No. Okay. What do we got here?
How can I put this? Well, here's your clue. In other words, he died. I bet I know what this one's about, but I'm not telling. Here we go.
Thanks, Cookie. By the farm? Blue Oyster Cult. No, we're not buying the Blue Oyster Cult album. Or by the dust? Funeral dust. There we go. Kick the old lady. Bucket. Kicking the bucket. Cash in one's chips, food stamps, logs. Cash in one's food stamps. Push up. Pushing daisies. Or roses if you prefer. Sleeping with the fishes. Give up the goods. The funeral. The ghost. Are you living for the ghost? Did you finally find a place above the shadows?
To share it with.
So the world will never know. Nice. The world will never know you like I do.
How many times has this happened to you?
Daddy, what's the difference between absolute and relative surplus value according to Marx?
Go play with this ball, honey.
Middle-class buffoon.
Well, it won't happen again.
Look what I have for you, sugar.
The illustrated Das Kapital. Thanks, Daddy.
You're welcome, sweetie.
The brightly colored pictures help me understand the general law of capitalist accumulation. And the pop-up stick figures tell me all about heterogeneous and serial manufacture.
Yep.
There's even a scratch and sniff chapter about machinery and modern industry.
That's right, honey.
Daddy, you're the greatest. Now, can you tell me how the expression of female sexuality can challenge the patriarchal order?
I love you, Pumpkin.
The illustrated Das Kapital. Also available, the Gross Anatomy book of cutout dolls and the Kama Sutra playset.
I must have seen Mortgage 50 times already, and I'm back for more.
I've never personally dealt with the pain of a foreclosure, but up there on...
Yeah, I think I might... Yeah, exit to desktop. I'll see you guys all later. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Guess I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll play The Sims a little bit later, but first, I'll need to rest up.